Ah, what a day. It's nice outside, not too hot, not too cold. Just right, a little humidity. So, let's talk about steps. Let's talk about you wanting to change your life. Let's talk about you wanting to do more when it comes to your credit. There's three steps, main steps that you need to take. And if you take these steps, you can actually increase your score by 100 plus points. A lot of people say, oh, well, my score is this, my score is that. Did you ever think that it's something that you're doing that's stopping you from being successful? A lot of people say, oh, no, it's not me. But in the long run, it is you. Because let me explain something. Most people listen to other people. That's number one. Never, never, never. Listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. Listen to what's right. Don't listen to somebody that thinks they've been there. Listen to somebody that has already been there. And see, that's the problem with society. Because you are listening to the wrong people. Listen, I get customers call me all the time. Such and such said I should have a trade line. Then I got somebody else that tells me, hey, I got a trade line, but I only got 9 points. Well, this is what happens when you listen to other people. This is what happens when you listen to people that have no knowledge. This is what happens to people when you listen to people with I wouldn't say that. I would say they just don't know. Talk to an expert. Talk to somebody that has done it. You know? Don't listen. There's people that want to be the greatest. And they will tell you everything because they want to be a star. They want to shine. But guess what? They're not. You want to talk to a specialist. And this is what I do. I specialize in finance. I specialize in credit. I specialize in life learning events. And the thing is when you specialize in these categories, you know the basics. You know the ins and outs. You know what to do, where to go, where to do whatever. If I tell you to do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and you don't take my advice, guess what? It's your fault. I'm going to tell you a little story. Guy comes to me 3 months ago. He says, Mr. Kirby, I heard you're the best. He said, you're the best because, not because of I've seen your videos, but because I've spoken to people that used your service. So he knew from the door that, why can I never find a tissue? He knew from the door that I was good. I'm only good because my customers, excuse me, people, I don't know why the lights are on up here. Daylight. So, let's keep it real. The real thing is when he realized it, he needed help. And when you need help, you know, it's just like if you got a bad heart. But you need a specialist, a heart specialist. You're not gonna go down the street to the corner store, ask the guy that sells cigarettes and candy about your heart. You're gonna go to the heart specialist. And this is what people are doing. People are targeting the wrong people. And that's what makes me so mad. Why would you ask someone that has no knowledge of the subject about your life. Your credit is your life. And people, if you have, if you know you're paying for credit repair, don't think of the price. Think of it as a lifelong investment. Don't think of it as, oh, whoa, I had things to do with that money. Think of it as a long-term investment. Don't think about today or tomorrow. Think about, okay, this is going to turn my score, get it higher. This is going to get me that car. This is going to get me that loan. This is going to get me to where I'm trying to go. That's how you think about it. Stop being petty. Stop thinking petty. But also think wisely. I'm going to tell you think wisely. I'm going to tell you why. Think wisely. Somebody says, okay, but we're going to charge you $600 to repair your credit. That's not wisely. Because why pay $600 when you can go to someone else and get $199 and get it done the right way, and you got somebody to talk to? You can pick up the phone and say, hey, I want to talk to this person, blah, 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 blah. Okay. There's people overcharging. Help doesn't cost that much. You know what I'm saying? Real help. You call me up and say, Mr. Curry, I got a question. I'm dealing with a situation. I want to know if I should do. Lady, example. Somebody calls me up 2 weeks ago. Right, she's not a customer yet. She says, I got bad credit, but I want to get a loan. But I know if I get a loan, they're gonna hit my credit reports back to back to back. She wants to get a car loan. There's people out there that try to get car loans, and the worst thing you could do is get a car loan when you're trying to fix your credit. Now, I'm gonna tell you what these companies do. They will hit your credit 5 to 10 times, trying to find you the right insurer. It's horrible. It's horrible what they do. But they demolish your credit. If you don't have good credit or basic credit or fair credit, I would fall back and wait till my credit's better. Because then once they hit that first one or that second one, you're gonna be done. Do not rush life. Don't rush the great things that's out there waiting for you. Take your time, because guess what? You can rush today and go get a car, and then a week from now, or a month from now, or 2 months from now, you see something better. You see something that's for you. Why rush? So, another thing. Success takes patience. There's so many people that want to rush to do this, to rush to do that. When you rush, you don't get to the results you're trying to get. Now, I tell most of my clients that, when you want to get to where you're trying to go, you're going to have to do this, you're going to have to do that. If you follow instructions, you'll get there quick. You will. But you have to follow instructions. I tell people, hey, you might need a secure card. You might need this, you might need that. First thing a person tell me, hey, well, I think I need a trade line. Let me tell you something about a wise person, wise individual. Why spend hundreds when you really don't have to? You don't have to. A lot of people think they need a trade line, but you don't. Some people want to get trade lines, think that it'll go faster. I'm going to tell you, The secret versus trade line versus secure cards. A secure card will win all the time. You're looking at that, okay, that old limit, you're looking at multiple things, but guess what? These banks are stupid. They see what you're doing. When you buy multiple trade lines, guess what's going to happen? You're going to think you're doing something. You spend $1,000 for these 4 trade lines, 3 trade lines, and you only get 9 to 17 points. And you say it to yourself, that's it? When a person can go ahead and get 2 secure cards, right, and credit repair, and hit 800 in 90 days. So, how does that? That doesn't make you the smart individual. There's a problem. Whoever sold you those trade lines should have told you that when you get a trade line, no matter if it's old or new, once it hits your credit report, it's gonna do a little something. It's based on what you have on your credit report. So, somebody selling trade lines, they'll sell you the world because they want to make that sale. Not me. I tell my customers, I'd rather not sell you the trade line. I'd rather you get secure cards and get those quick points and build your way to the top. And that's me. And guess what? A lot of people say, well, why are you telling me this? I'm telling you this because it's the truth. I'd rather tell my customers the truth than a lie. I mean, I don't mind the trade. I wouldn't mind the trade line money. But it's my job is to tell you the truth. My job is to make sure to put you on a path that you will be happy and feel great about. Not to make a profit. I want to make a profit. I do it the right way. I do it the honorable way. Now, everyone, I know you're looking at this video. I'm going to tell you something. If you want to get more points, a secure card is the way to go. Trade lines can get you points, but have someone review your credit file. Don't think because, okay, this person, everybody's different. If you gotta see how many negative things you have in your file. That's what it's based on. If you got a couple negative items, then you're gonna do good. But if you got multiple negative items, a trade line, no. Don't bother. First, get some of those things off. Then get the trade line. Or you did get the secure card. That's the right way to do it. Don't try to rush and get the trade line, and then once the trade line's on there, you blew all that money. I mean, you really didn't blow it. It is still do what it's supposed to do, but it will take longer. You know, you have to get the negative items off first, then go forward. You know, I had a young lady call me last night. Nice young lady. One of my customers. She says, Lorenzo, my score is at 750 right now. She says, what's my next move? She's happy. She's excited. She's roaring like a tiger. And you know what? That's how I do things. That's how I like it. Because guess what? She did what she was supposed to do. Now she's asking, what's next? There was a fight in her voice. And she was happy. She says it's time for her man to come in now. Her man sees, hey, who the hell is this guy? He's doing incredible work. Who is he? Lorenzo Kirby. What do you expect? But guess what? She did what she was supposed to do. She followed instructions. She calls me up. She says, hey, Lorenzo, I got the reports. I got people this got the report sitting on their kitchen table and don't have the common sense to say, hey, Lorenzo, I'm about to mail these reports to you. I had a guy, his reports were sitting on the table for a whole month. I said, how do you expect me to do my job if you do not send me your information? I tell every client that in the beginning, when you get your reports, send me your reports immediately. But guess what? She listens. And she's at 750. I'm so happy for her. Because she came a long way. She came a long way. And if you want this to be you, call me. 610-470-8992. I work till 2 a.m. in the morning. My job is to help you succeed. And that's exactly what I do. You know? I want to see everybody succeed. And my prices are unbeatable. These people suffer. These people say, I can't afford that. I can't afford that credit repair because come to me. $199. And we have payment plans. So, I got to go because I have a long day. But if you're interested, you can go to my website, which is www.kirbyscreditkingdom.yolasite.com, or call me or text me 610-470-8992. Thank you and have a great day.